56. Bright and sunny. Woo! We are walking about a mile from where we stayed at the Yellow Deli, trying to get to this little Dunkin' Donuts. I want my coffee. But also we're trying to get a ride. There's a lot of shuttles we could call, but it's kind of end of the season now, and we called like 4 different people, and they're either in different states right now or too busy somewhere else. Couldn't get any of them to work. So we're just gonna walk on down here, try to hitch, see if we can get back to the trail. It's about 7 miles to get back to the trail. A little mission before we can even get the day started, so I'm not sure how many miles we'll actually get in on trail today. But we had some good breakfast. We packed out, what did we pack out today?
A whole salad for me and fried chicken.
Got a nice big fried chicken breast in my bag right now. Better eat that before we hike too much. Some bears gonna be following us. All right, nice fresh road smell around here, doing some asphalt. Well, we'll get to that trail eventually.
And we are back on trail. Look at that. Welcome to the Appalachian Trail. We just got hitched from a very lovely lady. Her name is Shelly. She used to be a hiker back in the 70s, hiked all over in the West Coast, East Coast. Has done most of the USA except what, like 2 states?
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
So cool.
She's really, really cool. And now, thankfully to her, we are bright and early on trail. It's
Almost
around-
1 o'clock.
Yep.
Bright and early. But seriously, we were thinking it's gonna be a long time there. We were trying for a while. It was the weirdest highway without pull-offs, and luckily she was just pulling right out of a KFC there, and we were like, hey, and gave us a ride. It was amazing.
Yep. So now we're on trail. We're gonna hit some really cool spots here in the beginning. So we'll show you guys that.
We're about 200 feet into our trek for the day. Amazing water coming around these big pebble rocks. That is not the coolest part. Check this out. Another suspension bridge. So cool. Amazing. Look at our shadows. Hello. Yeah, we're probably about 40 feet up maybe. Amazing rushing waters. I could sit on these things like a little throne over there. Nice and wobbly. You can see the bridge bouncing here. Wow. Right into a pine forest. Just climbed my way down to this rocky beach where we can get an amazing new look at this suspension bridge. Who's that? Now you can really see the height of the bridge. Wow, so cool. Now we saw one other suspension bridge, but this is definitely the highest one that we've been on. And the fall colors of the trees. I mean, it is just breathtaking out here, especially this time of the year. On the other side of the bridge now, exploring down below. These rocks are some of the craziest formations I've ever seen with how the water has made them so smooth. Look how cool that is. And it is so smooth too. Ridiculous, you can't feel the grain in it at all. It's crazy. All these rocks, just worn down from the water. One last view here before we head on, but check this out. It's like a natural jacuzzi over here. Look at these. Some of the craziest rock formations. View of this airport, check that out. Little Cessna just took off from Rutland Regional. Fun fact, I used to fly those planes. I was in school to be a pilot for a little while, going to local airports and flying Cessnas. I did some cross-country solo flights, and then started getting into the jumping around too much on the weekends, and 2 different things, sitting in a plane all day or jumping around, so Maybe I'll go back to get my pilot's license at some point in the future. Look at this awesome view. We're on a different side of the airport now. Stayed long enough to watch this plane come in. So cool, and touchdown.
So many cool trees, but this one caught my attention. It's pretty thick compared to everyone else. I like it. Wow. How much rent does that cost?
About 20 pine cones and 40 acorns. Squirrels come by and collect on a daily.
I've heard them running around.
The greedy little landlords.
Wow, look at this. You could probably fit like 3 or 4 owls in here.
How is that thing still standing? We've got a porcupine. Oh my goodness, we were just talking about this. I literally told her I was going to find her a porcupine today. But she found it first.
I did. I'm so
Look at this guy.
I was like, almost.
Wow.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
He's going fast.
We don't want to bother him too much here. We're going to just walk up by.
God,
Oh, he's going up a tree.
Up the tree.
Look at this.
Wow.
We heard they climb trees. How cool.
They climb trees. Wait, be careful. They could...
Wow.
So cool.
How cool this is.
This is such
Hey, buddy.
a moment.
We've been waiting for a while to see a porcupine. And here he was right on the trail. He's a little one. We've heard they can get pretty big.
Wow, he's beautiful.
Hi, buddy. Wow. It's not the best view for the sunlight right now. He's like a big shadow on there. He's just chilling up on a branch above us. Look at these fall colors in the tree right now. This is amazing. He just took a little poop. Wow, look at this. Reminds me of a sloth. The way he's grabbing onto the tree right now. Look at that. Digging in. It's got to have some crazy sharp claws. Look at this. Wow. Alright, bud. We're gonna leave you be now. We don't want to terrify him too much here. Oh, look at his face poking out over there. Just so you guys can see just how high they climb, check this out. Look at that tree straight in the middle of the screen, and he is all the way up there. Bye, bud. Quick little stop here at the Minerva Hinchy shelter. Just to take a little bathroom break, write in the logbook, and then we gotta keep going. Really cool big fire pit here. Pushing for some miles to get to the next shelter. I think we got about 5 miles to go. And not that much sunlight. Headlamps it could be. Looked through the woods from that shelter just a little bit and saw this. Haven't seen this anywhere along the trail near the shelters. HOHN Stead. And not exactly locked, it's just got this little thing here. Check this out. It's like a little wood shop in here. We got all kinds of big saws here. Look at these, they're enormous for cutting trees. Got a little furnace in here and a little clamp and lighters. Yeah, no idea what this is all for, but pretty cool. Just came out of the woods to a little opening. Nice little cutout of the trees for the power lines, but you can really appreciate the fall colors here. Look at this beautiful bunch of colors of the ferns, and of course the trees in the distance, blue skies. Gorgeous! We gotta soak this in while it's still the fall. The season comes and goes so quick. Soon enough it'll just be bare trees and brown leaves on the ground. But we're still gonna have a great old time out here no matter what season. Cool little woodpecker up there. Look at him darting all over the place. I think he flew away. Look at these colors. What is going on this tree? Ah! We are coming out to a vista. It's already looking gorgeous with these leaves. Can't get enough of these colors. Not looking like it's gonna be too much of a view here. Kind of opens up if I go a little this way. There we go. Wow, huge mountain over there. Wonder if we're going up that next. Walking down the AT, and as you can see in the background, there's a little road there with a car passing by. And as we were coming down to that road, we noticed this amazing spot right here. So flat, nice, real soft. It's got these rocks that signify usually tent spots here because you can use them to kind of stake down your tent, kind of give a little perimeter for different spots. But yeah, we're just gonna plop down right on this nice soft pine needle bed.
Yeah, we were going to do 1.5 miles up a hill, but we decided not to because we have this perfect spot here. We could still do our thing while there's still some light, like eat dinner and set everything up. And there's a water source right down the hill.
Woo! That is awesome. We can hear it flowing down there. So I'm just going to pop down that hill, grab some water in our new water bag. We can just come up here and hang it while we do our things. It's so nice. And hopefully the cars don't wake us up all night. Weren't planning on being next to the road, but what you gonna do? We want to use the light that we still have remaining. No view of a sunset, but that's okay. We've had so many lately. So we're just going to call it quits here. And wish you guys a good night.
Good morning from day
87. We are getting ready. And then she's getting ready in the tent. Packing our stuff up while I'm out here enjoying a lovely little morning. We got this new water system. Check it out. It is flowing in there. Been probably about 5 minutes or so and it's almost filled up. While I'm over here making some breakfast, you won't believe what I've got in this thing. We've got some Quaker oatmeals, apple and cinnamon, maple and brown sugar, chocolate breakfast essentials, and then that would be coconut flakes, protein powder, oops, there we go, and blueberry almonds. This is gonna be absolutely delicious. I have not tried this concoction yet. Gonna heat it up. And yeah, then we're gonna push on across the river down there. I just saw a bridge down there, a little sneak peek. Another bridge. And then we're gonna push on. We got some distance to get today. And we're off on our journey for the day. You can see the little stream right here that I came down to and filled up last night for our water. Gonna go on the other side of the guardrail and cross this little bridge here for the start of our trek. Cool wooden one. All the leaves on the bridge. Some absolutely gorgeous waterfalls right here with the morning sun shining through. So relaxing.
We are coming out to something that looks pretty cool around here. Wow. A whole bunch of towers made out of rocks. Looks like little ferries. A little fairyland here.
This is so cool. I like that one. Oh, there's some really cool ones here. We got a really big one and then a zigzaggy one. I like that. That's cool. Whoever did that one. Really cool.
Wow. It's like Jenga puzzles everywhere.
This is so cool.
Very interesting.
Such a random spot. Look, ahead, no rocks whatsoever.
A whole bunch of white rocks here.
Wow, yeah, where'd these come from? All broken up into little bits. This whole section here is called White Rocks. Pretty obvious why. But we're gonna go check out this little outlook and point to that way. See what we've got for a view. Well, after a nice 0.2 mile detour off trail, down a lot of rocks, up some rocks. Hello. Are you enjoying the view right now?
Yes, I am.
Let's let you guys enjoy the view too. Check it out. Incredible. Can see for miles. We've got Dorset Mountain we just looked up over there, a big one in the middle of the screen. We got a little quarry out in the distance. Of course, the beautiful fall colors. And yeah, you got a nice moon up there. Beautiful view, well worth the 0.2 miles off. Sit and relax our legs for just a second before continuing through this vast wilderness. And just came down the trail and saw this little bridge off to the side. Got a bunch of orange tape on it. Don't want you to go on it, and I'm guessing it's for this reason. Look under here, it is completely washed away. I'm just chilling out here on this tree though. Coming across these remains from Aldrichville Mill back in the 1890s. It's just a whole bunch of metal scraps sitting along this wall. There's actually another wall in the background back there. But not much left here. That's about it. Took a tiny little cut off from the AT for a split second to check out Little Rock Pond. Gorgeous with the shimmer off the water right now. We're gonna go to a shelter in a second here to eat some lunch. Maybe another view of the pond from there, but definitely not gonna stay here. Gotta push on for some miles while we have daylight. But it looks like a great spot to camp. It's trivia time, where you tell us the answers because we don't know. What is this guy right here? He looks like a lizard, but he has been underwater for 5 minutes or so. Seen multiple of them here. Doesn't look more like a tadpole, looks more like a lizard or a newt, salamander. But he hasn't come up for a breath. Let us know what you guys think this is. If you know the exact species, give us a little description in the comments. We'd love to know. Is it Godzilla? We decided, why eat at the shelter when we can have this amazing view to stare at as we see if any wildlife comes down to the banks.
That is a really cool island out there. We saw it from the side and the water goes all the way around it. It kind of reminds me of the island from the Can We Get There episode, and how I was so devastated I couldn't get there because the canoes were all chained up. I want to get there.
I'm getting there!
That is awesome! It's making it over there.
Worst timing for a phone to die. But I did make it. Got across to the island where Anna swam over and joined me. So we got to explore a little bit. Not much to see over there. It was just cool to take a dip. Probably the hottest day we had experienced in a long time, 85 in October. So yeah, that was cool. And then we tried to get out of there and we went on the other side of the island because there's a shorter distance to the shore. Craziest thing. We could see under the water, so clear the water. and about 2 feet down, 3 feet down was the bottom floor that you could see so clear. As soon as we stepped, straight down through as if it wasn't even there. You sink down another 4 to 5 feet like it's quicksand, but I mean, you don't even feel it. You don't even sink down slow. It was just straight through it, like sediment that was all just sitting there extremely loose. So we actually had to like swim through what looked like 2 feet of water. Yeah, got across, walked back around, dried off, and got our hike going again. Got about 2 miles left to the shelter we're aiming for, about a 10-miler for the day. Sun's creeping down, but really easy stretch here, pretty flat, right next to this nice little stream. Been following it for a little bit. Once again, so many different bridges here on the AT. This one's just a metal I-beam, basically. You can hear it, just straight up metal. Pretty wide though, about 1.5 feet wide, easy to walk.
And we just made it to Big Branch Wilderness. It is a more primitive area where we could expect less bridges and just more nature. So they asked us to register, which we did. So we are entering a really cool area. Hopefully it's kind of like a 100-mile wilderness. We really enjoyed it, just kind of being away from the city noise.
Look at this trail though. So many leaves, it's so hard to determine where the trail is.
Where does it go?
Alright, made it out here to the shelter. Waited too long to get a video, so now it's really dark out. So I got my light shining from the phone, but check it out. We've got our tent all set up. How cool is that with the reflective material all over things? A lot of it on our bags and trekking poles too. It's pretty cool. Got the water all set up. It's almost full. From right down here is a big flowing river. Just ran down and grabbed it. We'll show you that in the morning. But yeah, we're just gonna sign off for the night here. So, as always, good night, everybody.